Hello everyone, welcome to notchbed.com. This is a 1S 3-inch. It is super lightweight, super fun, and super economical, super easy to build. And here's why. Alright, so this build is super lightweight. So let's check out the weight, and let me put it on the weighing machine. So it's around 40 grams right now, and I'm using this 520 LiHv, okay, 520 mAh. Normally they will use 600 mAh LiPo 1S LiPo, but this is the only one available for me, so I'll use it. And I'll add in the weight, and after adding the weight is around from 40 grams to 54 grams. So normally they will change the pH 2.0 connector to ST30, so you'll be slightly 1 or 2 grams more. Anyway, it's very lightweight. Alright, so for such lightweight, I still managed to get a pretty good range, and it's all thanks to the AI board over here. So this i1S wood board is by iFlight, and why I choose this board, right, is because it does not have onboard VTX and receiver. So for this 1S 3-inch build, a lot of people will use KababFPV Light to save more weight, but I really do not like the range that the KababFPV Light offer. Therefore, I decided to use this iFlight 1S wood board, which comes with external VTX that have maximum output of 50 mW, and coupled with external receiver SM Plus, I will get a decent range. I really like this board. It's so good that I actually have a separate review on this 1S wood board by iFlight, so you can check out the link to that review in the description below. Yeah, the only thing that some people might not like about this AIO board is the connection between the FC, yeah, and the VTX is using a pin connectors, and that is why I use the new B-Zone B-Brain canopy, right? It has a taller, higher profile, so it won't compress the VTX. And I know previously I actually used another canopy, right, which compress the BTX. That is why I encounter some BTX issue, like mid-flight there's some feed being lost. So do take note not to compress this BTX, okay? And for this frame, right, I actually use the Sanchez Air 2 mm thickness. Okay, this is by BetaFPV. Really kudos for him for always design such a nice frame. And why I decided to use this frame, right, is because it uses only 3 screws, right? So you actually save weight on by -1 screw, and you also have the space for the USB connector to go in. Okay, so the USB connector go in, can be plugged in easily, right? So a lot of people for their 1S 3-inch, right, due to the frame, they have to flip the board over, so the FC is upside down and the whole setup will be very troublesome. So for me, I like this frame. It's easy to access the USB connector. Yep. Alright, now on to the fun part, and why I say this build is so fun, super fun, even though it is just a 1S quad, right? Because, right, it flies surprisingly very well. Even there's some slight winds. The only thing that I get, right, is a little bit wobble, and that was like around, the wind speed is around 10 km per hour hitting on this lightweight quad, right? So just a little bit wobble. So I'm surprised by the performance. Yeah, there's no washout, and it's so smooth comparing to the 3S Toothpick that I have, which is Lava X. So I'm very surprised by the performance with this little guy. And the thing is, right, this little guy over here is very quiet, so you won't get any unwanted attention, and you can be very low profile while flying like a ninja. Yeah. And plus if you use the component that I recommend, right, you will also get a decent range. And SM Plus with the VTS 50 milliwatt, right, a decent range which will add in more fun to this build. And I also mentioned this build is super economical. Why? First of all, right, it's running on 1S, so you know 1S is so much cheaper than the rest of the S's, right? 1S is very light and only consists one lipo, so it's definitely so much cheaper. And unlike the rest of the counterpart which has more S, right? For example, the 3S I have over here, if one of the battery is spoiled, basically for me, I will leave the battery there and I won't use it anymore until I have the time to repair it, and it's very troublesome to repair it. You need to find another battery, then connect, resolder everything, so it's very troublesome. So that is why for having 1S, right, is super convenient. You just buy. If the battery performance is not as good anymore, you just throw away and get another 1S. Another thing is the frame is very cheap, because it's using like 2 mm thickness, is small in size, so the frame is cheap, so you don't need to worry that you will break the frame. It's so easy to build, which is another topic that I'm going to talk about, that it is super easy to build. Anyway, I have crashed this 1S 3-inch a lot of times and it's still surviving very well. There's no the only thing I get is a band port that I just straighten it again and I'm good to fly again. Yep, so it's super easy to build, right? You just connect them up, screw everything. Yeah, so I strongly recommend you building this as a beginner build, right? Because there's basically few solder points that you need to, so you just need to connect the camera to the VTS, which is 1, 2, 3 soldering point. And for me, I'm using XM Plus, which without any telemetry. So another 1, 2, 3, there's an inverter port for free sky receiver. So 1, 2, 3, so total 6 solder pad to solder. And the solder pad, right, for the receiver are freaking big. Yeah, I made a review. If you look at the review of this wood board that I made, I was so happy and was so surprised by the soldering pad over here. It's so easy to solder this wood board. And once you solder everything within 1-2 hours, this build, right, you basically can fly. Yeah. Just for me, I downgrade to BetaFlight 3.5.7, and that's the version that KababFPV like it a lot. And in FPV cycle, right, you can actually find the PID tuning for this 1S 3-inch build. So you can check out the description. I put a link whereby you can get the PID tuning for that. And once you set up the BetaFlight, everything good to go and ready to fly. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so in a nutshell, conclusion, right, this can be a lengthy video, but there's so much to talk about this, because first of all, it's 1S. I'm so surprised 1S can fly so well. And fly 1S, I can actually leave this three blade props. Okay, the thing is I use a good motor also by BetaFPV. It's 1103 15,000 kV, which is meant for 1S. So that is why it's super strong. After flying for 3 pads, right, the motor is not hot at all. So basically I can fly up to 6 pet or more without any problem. So this is very good setup. Okay, 1103 15,000 kV by BetaFPV, which is meant for 1S. Yeah, so it's this build is super nice to fly. You should check it out. All the build description is right below. Okay, so do check it out, and hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all the way. Yeah, do subscribe to my channel, and happy flying.